where, nigga? You where? I said, I'm in jail, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Like, I need to get bonded out. He said, bro, you gonna have to call dad. I tried to call him to get him to bond me out. I'm like, bro, I don't want to call dad, bro. I'm not trying to call him, bro. I need you to call anybody else but him to bond me out. I don't want to call him, bro. I want to keep this under wraps. I'm supposed to go to ITT Tech in about a week or so. Like, I'm literally just graduating high school, and I'm supposed to be going to ITT Tech right after. I know he gonna be hella disappointed in me. Like, I'm already feeling embarrassed. Like, man, I done got locked up before I'm about to go. I had to hang out with him. He won't go for it. Not that he didn't want to help. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know the process. He didn't know how to handle it, and he probably didn't have the money. So I called my dad. I finally called my dad, and when it come to serious, my dad don't play. He gonna let you know he don't play. He gonna get on your ass. He gonna scream on you. He gonna do all this to let you know that this ain't a motherfucking game. But this go round, when I told him I was locked up, he was calm, bro. Scared the f out of me. He was calm, bro. He was calm as hell. He said,
what you get locked up for tomorrow? What happened tomorrow? What's going on?
Gave me a long sigh.
Man, where you locked up at tomorrow?
That's real love right there. He didn't get on my ass in the moment while I'm calling him from jail. He said, where you locked up at? No matter what it was, where you locked up at, he coming to get you. And that's unconditional real love right there. And I forever respect that shit. I love you, Dad. They finally put me in my own cell. They changed all my clothes, but I guess this is around the time that you could still wear your own shoes. I had my fresh Adidas on. So I go up in the cell, and while I'm going in the cell, I see my homeboy G. He getting put into another cell. He got his tote with him though, and I'm like, what the f? Why he got a tote? I ain't got no tote. I soon found out later on that meant that they was keeping him. I finally get my own cell. I go to sleep. I said, I'm gonna sleep this off. I go to sleep. I wake up. My dad still ain't got there. I'm like, damn, what take him so long? And I find out he's telling them Demond Dotson when he's supposed to be saying Demond Jackson. When I finally turned 18 and I tried to get a job, my social security card said Demond Dotson and my birth certificate said Demond Jackson. Yeah, toxic as hell. So when it said Jackson, everything was good. They cleared me. And when I'm getting out, I'm looking at G and I feeling so fucking bad, bro. I felt so bad because regardless of him bringing the drugs with him, if I would have never called that man to come out that school with me, he would have had another charge. On the way there, he get on my ass. Now, as he dropping me off, he kind of softened up a little bit.
Like, look, man, I want to see you do great. I want to see you do good. You on your way to ITT Tech. You just graduated high school. Don't life up before you get a chance to live.
And that was something that really somebody's ever said to me. As bad as I felt for my homeboy, I was also excited because I'm like, damn, it's probably like 10 o'clock. I got 2 more hours of 420. I go up in my drawer, I spark my weed, and I call my girl. I didn't think in my mind, hey, let me figure out a way to bond my boy out. His girl had called me, I think, a week later about bonding him out, about getting some money to bond him out. And at this time, I'm so fucking bad with money. I had already spent that $350. That $350 was gone probably in 2-3 days. So the little bit of money I had left, it wasn't enough to bond him out. So you know what I did? I went and bought some weed so I can sell it to bond him out. I had to go back to court I guess to figure out what they was gonna do. Was they gonna give me weekend time, community service? I don't know. But I opted out for weekend time. But this was the stipulation. If I didn't have my fine paid before I went to go do my first day of weekend time, they was gonna lock me up on the spot and I was gonna have to do all my time in jail right then and there. Now, we in the drive-thru at Wendy's and I'm telling my dad this. Like, Dad, look, I showed him the paper. I said, look, they told me, you know what I mean, if I don't pay this fine before it's time for me to do my weekend time, they're gonna lock me up. He like,
man, I ain't gonna do that, man. Not for no trespassing, man. Plus, you ain't had no drugs on you. Like, you good. They ain't gonna do that, man.
Dad, they said they would. Like, I think I believe them. Like,
man, look, you need to save your money.
It comes time for me to do my weekend time, and I'm just hoping and praying. I even talked to my girl. I called my girl, like, look, babe, just in case I don't talk to you, such and such about to happen, you probably not gonna talk to me for a while. I left my phone on the dresser charged up. I get to weekend time. They said,
everybody whose name I call, I'm gonna need you to follow me into the building.
They called one person's name. Called another person's name. They called my name. And they stopped calling people. I instantly knew that mean I'm being locked up today. Talking about scared, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I was scared as it was my first time in it wasn't my first time, but this is about to be my first real experience in jail. I'm about to spend whatever time I got in jail for the first time at 18 years old, bro. I'm just thinking in my mind like, man, he did this on purpose. I think he did this on purpose. I think he knew this would happen and he wanted to teach me a lesson. But I'm like, nah, why would he do that? He knew I gotta go to school. Like, I got a whole bunch of going through my mind on why this happened, or why it should have happened, why G locked up, why all shit happened. And then I think about my homeboy. I'm like, damn, I ain't even talked to bro. I'm like, damn, bro ain't called me. I'm like, damn. Even though it was my choice to go up there, he called me up there. He could have at least checked on me. That's how I felt. I came up there on your behalf. I came up there risking my life, my freedom for you. But at the time, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows what happened. He could have had his own going on. So I go extra hard on that hard flow. Call me, D.